welcome back to my channel. Today is a different video where I'm going to be talking about myself just a bit more so you can get to know me better, because I've only recently started YouTube. I just wanted to go through a few things just so that you're aware of me and stuff that you don't know about me but that I know about me. It's just something that I feel that I should be open about. So obviously in life people have issues or, you know, mental health. I'm the same, and I bet I know a lot of people as well who have it, and it's normal. I mean, what the heck, mental health. I have mental health, so I suffer from anxiety and depression. I was diagnosed with that when I was a teenager. I'm now 21, I'm 22 in 2 months, so it just feels like the year's gone so quick, so overwhelming. But when I was first diagnosed with it, doctors didn't really know what was going on. Before they diagnosed me, thought I had ADHD because my moods were changing all the time, so they put me on medication for ADHD. But it took about a week and it started making me feel ill, so they stopped because it was making me feel dizzy. So they said, well, it's not ADHD. They didn't think it was mental health. They thought, well, people thought that I was attention seeking, but some of you know me, and the ones who know me will know about my past and my traumatic past I've had, and the life I've had. It wasn't the best till now. It's fine now, but in the past it wasn't. So I have a thing that's called PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, which is just where basically the past, something traumatizing happened in the past, so it's affected you, if you know what I mean. So because of that, it kind of made me go downhill. So as I got into high school, that's when the depression started really kicking in. So because I used to get bullied in high school because of let's just say not being the average weight. In my opinion, you're beautiful the way you are, you know, size isn't an issue. Like, size should never be a problem, but because some people judge because of that, they think, oh, if you're too thin or if you're too fat, it's like a massive deal, but it's actually not. For other people, it really hurts to the point where it can make them take action, and that's what I did. I ended up, because I was being called like fat all the time, I ended up losing the weight, but I started doing it by just like normally, like, you know, just going to the gym, exercise. So I did that, but then it got bad because obviously they wouldn't stop until they feel like stopping. It's not, they won't stop, they won't do it stop if you please them. It's not about pleasing them. They do it for fun, and they do it because they've got issues. I got really ill, so I had to go to hospital because I was so ill. Not just with my body, but mentally. So all that happened, and then I was put on some antidepressants after fighting multiple times with the doctors because they refused to put me on them. They're like, you're too young to be going on antidepressants. So I was like saying, well, what would you rather, me being even more depressed or me getting better? But they're helping me as it stands. I've had to have them hired up the dose because they weren't doing it, but not too bad now. This time, where I was living with my nan and my granddad, and I had a bunk bed. I was about 15 to 16. Had that done, but there was no edges because no one knew how to put it on. We didn't have anyone who could do it, so I thought I'd be fine, you know. Well, that's what I thought. I thought I'd be fine until I realised I fell out of the bed with a massive nosebleed. Oh, carpet burn around here going up to there, and my head was pounding and my back was absolutely hurting. So obviously I had to go to hospital, and they told me straight, well, it's clear you've broken your nose. So I was like, well, how lovely. Let's just say this is my nose now. It was like that. So, but then I thought that'd be fine. I'll go home because it's just a broken nose. What I didn't know is that they were going to turn around and say to me, we've also found something wrong with your back. And I was like, what do you mean? They said, well, we think you fractured your spine. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, sure, I wouldn't be able to stand up. Not necessarily. So they put me in a neck brace, and I couldn't move for about 3 days. I had to be in bed in hospital for about 3 to 4 days. Washed down, not allowed to go to the shower, I wasn't allowed to move around. It was horrible. I had to be fed by someone, you know. They told me that I had scoliosis. They said, I said, what do you mean? What? I have no idea what scoliosis is. So they explained to me, it's basically a curved spine, like an S shape. So as you can tell now, my posture's like, I'm sitting forward. I'm meant to be sitting up, but my back won't. I had to go to therapy. I had to have physiotherapy to help strengthen my back. But because I had exams, because I was in year 11 at the time, I couldn't continue with the therapy because I had to do my exams. I'm sorry this video was kind of depressing, but I just wanted to share my story, in other words, with you. Some of you may know that it is quite hard for me to explain in that sound. Hello. Bye. I am going to be doing more videos similar to this, but it won't be me talking about myself. It'll be like, I've always been passionate in helping people out with mental health. I've always been passionate in trying to help people, you know, with coping strategies. Sorry, I can't even say the word. Dealing with anxiety and depression, knowing what it is. My goal in that is to help people with mental health, because you're never alone. You know, you might think that you are, because I felt like that loads of times, and I felt like giving up a lot. But you come to realise eventually that you have a lot to live for. Comment down below if you want to see more videos like this of me doing some mental health tips, maybe another story, a Q&A. I mean, I'm going to be doing a baking video soon of me and my boyfriend doing some cupcakes, so that should be fun. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video for more, and I will be back soon. Bye.